2 rants in one freaking day. Hey, welcome to Bonehead Truckers. This is a place where we make fun of the dumb stuff we see out here on the road. So if you like this kind of garbage, make sure you subscribe to the channel. I want to just say, I'm running for president of the United States of America. But this is the reason why. I'm gonna, listen, subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. All right, just saying. Did I say that already? I am running for president of the United States of America under the party of trucker, the Truckers Party. All right, write me down. I'm not in the ballot. The Supreme Court overruled me and said we can't have no daggum truck driver on the ballot. Okay, I'm just sitting there saying I'm running for president of the United States of America. All right. And listen, this is huge. And my first enactment, my first thing that I'm going to do, I am going to ban flip-flops in trucking. That's my first thing. After I get rid of the 70-hour rule. 70-hour rule's got to go. After I ban lumpers forever. That's gone too. And no, you're not unloading anything. You know who's unloading the freaking trailer? Well, that's going to be the freaking customer who ordered it. You bought it, you unload it. But they're going to know, Bonehead Truckers, because there's this dude that keeps on emailing me, and he's always sitting there saying, I'm talking to Congress about you. I don't know. That guy's on some speed, some method. He's on some something. There's some freaking shrooms. Let's get to it. This is my rant. And it comes under this comment right here from Bonehead Truckers of the Week from last week. And it says, sorry, but who cares what footwear drivers have? I go and reply, professional drivers do. What a great freaking answer that was. This user guy goes on and says, driving is what matters, not clothing, especially if 99% of the time in that truck is sitting. Well, listen, I get it. I've been driving for 20 years. You know, you want to be comfortable driving a truck. I get it. I absolutely do, 100%. And dressing up like a freaking cowboy going to a rodeo ain't comfortable for long periods of time. Therefore, well, I've never dressed like a cowboy going to a rodeo. Like, I have my cowboy hat, I wear my jeans. Sometimes I've worn cowboy boots, but it's not like all the time, right? Most of the time, I was in my shorts and a t-shirt, okay? And I wore shoes. Do I have sandals? Did I wear sandals? Yes. Where did I wear them? In truck stops. Yeah, I don't care what you're doing on your 10-hour break or your 34-hour break. It doesn't matter. But when you go to a shipper and receiver, because this is the money, this is where the money's at, all right? You want to sit there and talk about going down the road and holding the steering wheel like a steering wheel holder. That's not 99% of what you do. You have to get the load there. You have to back into a dock. You have to go in and see the shipper. You have to go in and see the receiver. You have to go to the security guard. You have to go, sometimes you have to get up on the dock and strap down your load. And sometimes you have to driver assist. Sometimes you're out there, listen, wear some daggum shoes because you're a professional driver. You're not on vacation. When you're at a customer, wear freaking shoes. Don't nobody want to see your freaking toe fungus. No one does. All right. We don't want to see all that green crap in between your freaking toes. No one wants to see it. We don't want to see your ingrown toenails. No one wants to see that crap. All right? Not only do truck drivers don't want to see it, but customers really don't want to see it. You want to sit there and talk about how truckers need more freaking respect, but you're wearing freaking flip-flops. And he goes on to say, clothing does not matter. What are you going to wear? Pajama bottoms? What are you going to wear? Freaking wife beater tank top? Huh? What? What are you going to wear? Shirt that has all the profanity all over it? That's not professional. Listen, I'm not super anal on this. I went for years just wearing shorts and a collared shirt. Right? I didn't always tuck it in. Most of the time the collared shirt would have my company name on there. All right, because what I represent myself, I represent my company, I represent all the rest of the truck drivers out there too. We all represent ourselves. And the problem is you guys don't get it. So not all you guys, but a lot of you guys,
why do you care about what everyone else is sitting there worried about yourself?
those are the same old guys that used to sit there on the CB radio saying, you drive your truck, I drive my truck. No, what you do affects all of us, because guess what? The public does not respect us. They just don't. And if you want their respect, we have to earn it. It's by conducting ourselves like professionals. We just do. You want higher pay? You have to earn it. You want people to let you park on their freaking private property? You have to earn it. We gotta fix our freaking selves before we go and sit there and say,
please, I just want to wear what I want to wear, and I want to park where I want to park, and I don't care about...
It's drivers like this that have frustrated me for so freaking long. They don't care about the industry in which they work. They just care about themselves. And I get it. You got to care about yourself. But in order to care about yourself and make things better for you, other people have to do their job too. When you go up to a receiving door, little window, all right, and you've got people in front of you sitting there smelling like a freaking animal crawled up inside this dude's body and died. All right, when you sit there and have freaking dirty clothes, no shower, flip-flops, guess what? Not only does that person see, hey, that person stinks, and that's nasty. The next person that comes up, they're going to kind of look at you in a different light. I've been there. Before I was a driver, I freaking worked at a freaking receiving office. You know, I was like a supervisor, and I would deal with drivers. And I thought low of certain drivers that came in. We've got to do our part. We just got to make this trucking industry better. Speaking English, wearing proper clothes. Look, you know, I sit here and I can't make rules because I'm not the president of the United States. But if you want to have me as president of the United States, then write me in. But until then, I just don't think I'm going to be the president. I'm going to sell these shirts, and you guys have seen the shirts. Real truckers don't wear flip-flops. Out of the shirts that we've had, whether it be on boneheadtruckers.com or our other thing that we used before, that phrase and that shirt has been the most popular selling shirts out of all of them. And that goes to tell me is that I'm not the only one who thinks this. It tells me that real truckers don't wear flip-flops, and there's a lot of people who agree. And so you can wear a shirt like this, all right? You can wear a shirt, and you can go and sit there and say nothing but wear the shirt. And the guy behind you is going to be sitting there saying, oh, real truckers don't wear flip-flops. Well, I'm a real trucker, but I got flip-flops on. I better go back to my truck and get my shoes. I mean, clothing does matter. Customer service does matter. That's like the biggest part of our thing. We got to be safe. And what's so safe about wearing flip-flops? That's the reason why I say, even though there is technically no rules against flip-flops in the FMCSRs, if I was in charge, if I was president of the United States of America, flip-flops would be banned from trucking. Not from vacation. I love wearing flip-flops on vacation. But from trucking, you're at work, okay, in a safety-sensitive job, flip-flops should be banned. Bonehead Truckers says real truckers don't wear flip-flops. And hey, vote for me in this year's presidential election because I'm going to be president of the United States of America. What I've got right here in my hand is one of the new Blue Tiger solar headsets. It's freaking charged by the sun, man. It's solar powered, just like most of the truck drivers out there I know. Sometimes I go fishing with this thing. You can too. If you click the link down there below, there's a special link. There's a special link you can save 10% off of Blue Tiger products, including this brand new headset, all right? And it helps out Bonehead Truckers. I'm going back fishing.